means that Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. This is the high priest, L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall. Family has always got that King James. All praise, all praise. We want to give a special shout out to all the family of Israel. As we say, family, we're going to go into our teaching now. This is a continuation from our previous teaching. The Most High Kingdom ruleth over all. And that is, we're going to be coming out of Psalms 103. I think that's verse 19. But we're going to show you guys here, and I want to get you guys thinking, about what is going to happen and what is happening now. And you can see that you look around, there's a lot of things that are happening, and things don't look good. But here's the thing for us. Things are looking good for us because we know that the Most High always come back and do what? We his people. Always. But see, this is going to be a terrible time for the heathens. It is. It's going to be a terrible time for them. See, because they have had their heyday. They have had the upper hand for all these years. Now there's coming a close. The curtain is finna close on them. And see, family, you guys have to understand that everything that you see, will change. Will change, and our change is on the way. You can bet on that, and you can look for it, because the Most High says your expectations shall not be cut off. See, we are expecting him to come and get us. We are expecting that. See, so we're going to get right into our teaching. And as I always say, I want you guys to think about it, the reading, listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth. And I know that the Most High will give you a clear understanding. Now, we know that the Most High ruleth. His kingdom ruleth in all. Everything is done according to the way that he wants to do it. All right, now, we're going to be coming from Psalms 103. And we're going to begin with, let's begin with verse 15. It says, as for man, his days are as grass, as a flower of the field, so he flourishes. For the wind passes over it, and it is gone, and the place thereof shall know it no more. See that? See that there's a time when everything that you have ever seen here on this planet, it's a time for it to live and it's a time for it to die. But he's showing you here how fragile man is. This body is here today and it's gone tomorrow. See, so our hope should always be where? In the Most High God. Now let's keep on going. He says, even though the body is gone back to the ground, the wind just takes it away. But this is one thing that is ours. But the mercy of the Lord is from everlasting to everlasting. See that? See that? His mercy. His mercy. He says about his mercy, he says that it is his mercy that ye sons of Jacob is not consumed. Why? Because he's terrible. He is terrible. But for us, his mercy is from everlasting to... See, we're going to have mercy. He's going to have mercy on us. He says, upon them that fear him, and his righteousness unto the children's children. See that? He makes us righteous. Just like he says over there in Isaiah 54. He says, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue that rises up against you, you shall condemn. And this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. And their righteousness is of mine. And then the Most High stamps on that thing. Said the Lord. See that? Look what he says here. His righteousness unto the children's children. To such as keep what? His covenant. See, we got to keep the covenant. That's why I always say, well, we're going back, we're going back, we're going back, we're going back. Why? Because we got to go back to the beginning and see what he gave our ancestors. Because the New Testament does not have anything to do with us. No other. He gave us those 2 tablets, and then he gave us statutes and judgments on how we should conduct ourselves with our people and with him. And look what he says. Keep his commandments, right? Well, let's read 18 again. He said, to such as keep his covenant, and to those that remember his what? Commandments and what? Do them. But if you don't know them, how can you do them? That's why we got to go back. See, everything was passed down from generation to generation. It was our culture. It was our duty to pass it down from generation to generation about our God. And that's me. I'm here to take us back. All those that want to learn about the Most High God, forget about all those other books. Listen, you don't need all that other stuff. All this much learning, all it does is just wears you out. All you need to know is what? To fear the Lord, to love the Lord thy God, and to fear him. That's all you need to do. See, because if you fear him, then you'll do what he say do. Just like when your parents, you coming up as kids. Yeah, you feared your father if he was in the house. You feared him. You feared your mother. Because you know if you didn't do something, you're going to get a whipping. You're going to be on punishment. Oh, but see, with all this punishment about going stand over in the corner and what, you ain't going to watch the television? No. Our ancestor, boy, took that rod out, boy, and lit that ass up. See, that's what they did. Dad would take his belt off and light that butt up. And you be going round and round in a circle, and he's spinning right with you. Y'all just spinning just like a top. Yeah, he's steady wailing, and you going round and round. That's right. Now, sit down somewhere. And you did. Let's keep on going here. Look what 19 said. The Lord has prepared his throne in heaven, and his kingdom ruleth over all. See that? Get that in your head. No matter what you are looking at, no matter what you're going through, no matter what, it's what? The Most High is ruling, baby. Ain't no devil. Jesus can't stop him. Allah can't stop him. Nobody can stop him. You can't stop him. Your mama can't stop him. None of y'all can stop him. Y'all can't. Because you know what? The Bible says that he spoke and it happened. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. And see, it would be a fool to try to fight against the Most High God. That's a fool. But let's keep on. Let's go ahead and read verse 22. He said, bless the Lord, ye his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments. See that? Hearken unto the voice of his word. See that? The angels, everybody does it. So why you feel that you shouldn't? What makes you special? Well, you know, I don't have to honor the Sabbath. I don't. I'm married now. I don't have to honor it. But see, but there's a scripture over there in Ezekiel. Yeah. It says that the Sabbath was given to you for a sign that you have a covenant. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then if you don't honor the Sabbath, then you don't have a covenant. You are like others, you know, that are working without a contract. You don't get any benefits. Yeah. See, that's why when you see individuals striking and whatnot, they want to get a contract. They want to have a covenant. See, because if you don't have a covenant, then you don't get no benefits. So when you don't honor the Sabbath, you saying, well, I don't have a covenant then, so, well, you don't get any benefits. You don't. Go over there and read it. But anyway, let us keep on going here. All right, let's read 21. It says, bless ye the Lord, all ye his hosts, ye ministers of his that do his pleasure. See that? I'm doing what the Most High wants me to do. I'm doing his pleasure. I'm ministering right now. Ministering, I'm prophesying, I'm teaching, all in one. Look what he says here. Bless the Lord, all his works in all places of his dominion. Bless the Lord, O my soul. Y'all see that? In all, everywhere, all of his dominions, places that you and I don't even know about. He has places that we don't know about, and he's ruling in all of them. But let us keep on going. Let's go to Psalms 34. Now watch this right here. See, because we need to see this right here with our own eyes. Psalms 34. Let's read verses 4. Look what it says. Well, let's read all this right on Psalm 34. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make a boast in the Lord. The humble shall hear thereof and be glad. See that? The humble shall hear. Huh? Hear me praising the Lord, and they're gonna be glad, but you got the pride for, I know this, I ain't got to do this, well then, don't. But look what it say, oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. His name. He said, I sought the Lord, and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears. See that? They looked upon him and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. See that? Let's keep on. We're gonna keep on going. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him and saved him out of all his troubles. See that? That's when the Most High ruleth. See, not somebody else, but the Most High ruleth. And he was in trouble that the Most High bought. And the Most High bought him all out of it because he trusted in him. Now look what he says. The angel of the Lord encamped around about them that feared him. See that? And delivered them. Oh, taste and see, the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusts in him. Huh? But see, but now, these words been around for thousands and thousands of years here. It was written like this right here, but now you got individuals that are changing the word that is on these pages because they don't fit the thing that they are trying to do. So then they change it to fit them. But you can see here it says, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusts in him. See, I can't change that. But there's a scripture that says that do not add to his word, do not diminish from his word. And then the next verse says, I think that's verse 6. I think that's over there in Proverbs, I think it is. I forget what verses in. But he says that when you do that, he says, you're going to be found a liar. You're going to be found a liar. You know, so here you can see. But let's read verse 9. It says, oh, fear the Lord, ye his saints, for there is no want to them that fear him. See that? You see that? Even in captivity, the Most High will take care of you.
Hello!
Now, let us go here to Exodus. Now let's go to Exodus. Now watch this right now, family. Watch this. Watch this right here. We're going to go to Exodus. Now I'm going to show you something. Exodus 29. Now watch this right here. Exodus 29:44. It says, and I will sanctify the tabernacle of the congregation and the altar. I will sanctify also both Aaron and his sons to minister to me in the priest's office. See that? To minister to me in the priest's office. Now, he says, and I will. And see, one has to see Aaron here is first. Why? Aaron is the high priest. Who is the son? The priest that is coming up under them. Who's going to teach the priest that's coming up under him? Aaron. Aaron is the head. Aaron is the high priest. So one day, once the high priest pass off, then there's another priest that comes up. He have already been taught in the way of the Lord. By who? The high priest. But let's keep on. He says, and I will dwell among who? The children of Israel, and will be their God. See that's the Most High's original plan, to be among his people, to dwell with them, to live with them. And see, this is what it's going to be in the end. Yeah. It's not going to be that it's going to be a woman. It's going to be a man. It's going to be a man. Because when you look at Daniel, if you go over and look at Daniel, I think it's in chapter 7, it tells you about how he looks with the wool on his head and all down here. That's not no woman. That's not. That's not. That's a male figure. Yeah. That's a male figure. And it talks about the Ancient of Days. The Ancient of Days is not a female. It's not. But anyway, sooner or later, hopefully it'll be sooner, everybody's going to find out who he really is. And look what it says here. 46 says, and they shall know that I am the Lord their God, that brought them forth out of the land of Egypt, that I may dwell among them. I am the Lord their God. See that? The Most High always wanted to be with his people. Yes, he wanted to dwell among us. And he will. That is what is going to take place in the future. He's going to be with us forever. That's why we have an everlasting covenant. But again, I say, if you don't honor him, then and honor his commandments and the covenant that he have given you, you have broken the covenant. So then, what do you expect? You know what you're going to get? Everlasting shame and contentment. That's what you're going to get. Well, I could have all that's going to follow you throughout eternity, where there is no word that is called time. That's why he says everlasting contentment and shame is going to follow you, because you had opportunity, but you refuse. You refuse to take the words that are on this page and then to take what somebody else, the verbiage that come out of somebody else's mouth. But you won't take this. How? This is what I don't want to understand about anybody else. How can you take part of this and then say, well, okay, that part is right, but when it comes to, him being him, then, well, no, we got to change that. I mean, does that make any sense at all? I mean, honestly, if you're going to change him to her, then change it all. Change it all to whatever you want it to be. See, that's what you do. Don't take part of this. See, because the Most High say, I change not. And he says over and over, do not change my words. Don't add to it and don't take away. And see, the Most High word is true. Know why it's true? Because it comes to pass. But like, if somebody tells you something and they don't come through with it, they lied to you. But everything that the Most High have said, it always come to pass. That's what makes his word true, because it comes to pass. Anyway, we're going to close there. All praise, all praise. On the count of three, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. One word, one God, one people, one love. Jesus. All praise, all praise. Family, go back and watch the videos, meditate on it, think about it. Read it, and see that the Most High change. And you will see that he says, my word is fixed in heaven. It is established. It ain't gonna change. It's not. For you, me, or nobody. So until next time, we say what? Love you guys.
I know you wonder how long for the sunrise. Your joy comes in the morning when you see the light. So don't stress yourself, just call for help. Believe on him and free yourself. I know you wonder how soon, cause you're so tired. Your joy comes in the morning, did you see the light? Don't stress yourself, just call for help. Believe on him and free yourself. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright.